We're going to Rats Cove, which is a famous little camping destination on Groote Eylandt for all the locals. Kel's on board, as you can see it's winter. Hoodies on, Mishka, loving it. A little bit of firewood, got the Yetis all sorted out. Bit of fishing gear up the top. A couple of friends coming up with us, one's out there fishing and there'll be some other boats up there. We're going to have a bit of a look around and have a little bit of a fish, but a bit of a camp in an awesome location. We'll get back to you when we get up there closer and we're going to pull up. Rats Cove. Looks like all roads lead to Rats. This is Rats Cove in here. As you can see, quite a large escarpment just leads straight down in, and it's quite shallow in the middle. There is a little bit of reef as you approach in. So it's got to be a little bit careful with that, and then we'll show you a little bit of a process about anchoring up when we get in closer so that we can get access onto the beach. Drop a heap of gear off before we go for a fish. Low tide here at Rats, so we've got a sand anchor and a rope ready to go. So I just simply go to about somewhere like that, so we square up. I'll drop the anchor in. While that goes in, simultaneously reverse. So I'm just reversing up, and then Kel will yell out when it's good to go. That she will jump in, and I'll take the boat out of gear. Like so. Shut that down. There we go. Mishka's keen to jump out as well, she always is. And Kel will take the sand anchor up, place it up there. We've got a decent rope here that we'll just tie off and unload under the sole tree that will provide us enough shade for everyone. Oh, bit of a tangle there, there we go. And then that can just go anywhere. Just keep going up a little bit further. Yeah, about there. That's cool. So while we unload, we'll have that up nice and tight. And then when we leave, I have a little anchor that I run off this rope here. So this is, get this untangled. Mishka just straight off doing her business. Basically, take this little weight and tie that onto the end. And then when we leave, we drop that out. So when we come back, so we just go out for a little bit of an adventure through the day. We'll leave the anchor for the day as we go out, and then leave the rope out here, drop that in the water, and this rope will float, so we can come back in later and just grab the rope and pull ourselves in to the shore and drop the anchor out for the night. Another vessel just pulled up doing exactly the same. Mishka not missing out on the action, and this is just welcome to Rats Cove. There you go. There's a dolphin right here coming into Rats. Amazing. Righto, so the sand anchor is in and we've got our stern rope. There's a decent sinker that I just sort of tie onto the end there. So we'll just drop that in here, so when we come back in it's easy just to drop our own anchor and then reverse up and grab that. And we're set. Mishka's all good. Rods are rigged up, we'll go over that in a second. Time to head out and see if we can find a fish. It is a bit breezy, so we'll just see how we go. Righto, so we've pulled up at a spot out the front of Rats Cove, and you can see the contour lines there. It's like comes right up out of 20 meters, and you see a little bit of fluff all on the bottom there. You can see some separation from some fish that's just down on the bottom there, which is good to see. And there's a little bit more coming through now, which is nice. That's going to be, that is prime. And we are rigged up. We nearly need to quickly just get the electric down, drop in. It's going to be fish on. Mishka. Yep, that's, thanks. You're right, Mish. Let's get them. Yeah, okay, that wind is really picking up. That's a little bit of S factor, sort of goes pretty good. I like the bulk tubes of that stuff that you can buy. Use it a lot, and yeah, a little bit of breeze. There's a fair bit of breeze just kicking in there. That bottom already. Now and then just rip it up like that. Oh, a little touch there. Not a big fish. Oh, that was, I could feel it through the braid, like that sensitivity that you've got all the way to the bottom. That was a small, it's only a really small fish that's tapping it. It's better when they get big cracks on it. Like that there. Yeah. Oh. Something that takes a bit of drag like that. Whoa. Mishka's up and about. She knows there's a lot of bad fish on here. A few head shakes. Need to get the big boggers held down below my knees there. Lovely guys. Definitely got a fair bit of going in this one. It's kicking all the way up here. So we're in about 20 metres of water. And I don't think he realised he was hooked till he was a couple of metres off the bottom. We've nearly got colour. Grab that go. Untook it to bring it down so you can see what we got here. Nearly got colour now, just coming up. It's a really big Jew fish. I'll just bring this guy up and there you go. Well, there you go. So there's a big black jewfish, pretty common up around these areas this time of the year, and we're fishing in behind Rats Cove here, and we've been here for what, it's 20 past 9 now, so we've been here for about 20 minutes and just found those fish holding up on the side of that shoal. He's an absolute cracker, and there'll be more than enough fish there to divide up amongst the whole crew that are camping up this weekend if we get a couple of these guys. They don't suffer, they do suffer from barotrauma, so these guys will be bled and we'll keep them because yeah, they don't release very well, especially in the depth of water that we're in here. But they love the soft plastics, these guys, so awesome looking fish. I might get a photo with this guy and then we'll sort him out and get him on ice. So when I flicked in, I went even further around the front of the boat, just because just watching the electric there, I was getting really close to that, just making sure the line doesn't get caught in the electric, just sort of try to get that line in a bit closer. And that, there you go, that's paid out mid-water to something that hadn't hit the bottom. And that's hit a good fish. There was a school of fish there that I was just watching on the sounder coming through. And oh, I won't be surprised if it's a tuna or a trevally, to be honest. I did see some tuna busting up way over there before. Although he's kicking a bit. He does have that really hard. There he goes, a massive golden trevally. Really big golden trevally. So on the shrimp, that's done its job. That's had a few cracks now. And I'd say looking at the sounder, there's a whole heap of these guys that are going through. Big golden trevally. They're always a bit of fun. Might get Kel to take a quick photo for me and I'll let him go. She's loving her best life here. We just had a fish out wide. And it's always pretty cool to come in and have a look at all the funky, rocky escarpments through here. We also do run selfie, so you do get network coverage out here as well, so people are able to watch Formula One. Or we can just do a bit of driving around, looking at mapping out some new countryside, find some more fish, hang out with the birds. Mishka loves those birds, don't you, Mish? Here we go, here we go. Oh no, you're kidding me. That's not a bad trouter. And have a go at his tail. Seriously. Come here, Bungie. He's been grabbed by a shark. On the way up, have a look at his tail there. We're fishing. Look how close we are. We just pulled up here. It's 5 metres of water and a shark was that quick onto this poor little trouter. There we go, that guy. Had about a 1 metre black tip reef shark on the tail. We're just around the corner from Rats Cove. Here we are, anchor out, and that's where the rope, we just grabbed that and we're sweet. Mishka will bail off, everyone's turned up by the look of it. Top of the tide. Mishka. So we're Rats Cove, blowing a gale. Good timing on the gust of wind that just charges past. So the beauty of this place is there are some land-based options. You can have a bit of a look at. Just come down and oh jeez, there you go. That wasn't what I was expecting. A bit of bait just cruising through there. Oh, there we go. Oh, geez. This is like a little bit on here. Little miss, you see that? I wasn't even paying attention. There's 2 casts, 2 hits. So, wow. So while it blows a gale, it's always bring the option just for a bit of land base around here. Something to do, just go for a bit of a walk. The other one you got to be careful of through these areas, like, oh, did you see that guy? Did you see that guy? Oh. There's a trout. That trout just swam back out there. I was not paying attention. You might see that on the camera. Like that there. Like that there. Like I can see you, mate. Right underneath that ledge right behind. Holy. Righto. We could be fish on here. We could be fish on here. I'll just paddle him through. and he just darted off again. So I don't know if I've spooked him or not, but I'll cover him out there. Good solid fish, but in close just goes to show they'll smash you at your feet. So you got to be sort of on the ball there, because they're right on a ledge. And I'll tell you what, as quick as you hook them, they'll just bury you straight in. Cod, trout, they know where home is and they know where all the holes are. This is their territory and they know it a little bit better than you and me. So, geez, that was a good trout too. He would have been nearly 50. Just off the rocks here would have been a nice little trout town, and he would have gone back. He just didn't know it. It would have been just a quick photo and send it, but all the best. Even up in like shallows like this, don't be surprised to... So there's a bit of bait moving in there, so there's no reason why a bigger trout... Oh, that was a barracuda. Just charges through. Little barracuda is only about 200 mil long. So if there's bait around like that, there's going to be fish in ambush nearby. So, well, I'm sort of still can't believe that trout. That was a fair dinkum. That was a quality fish. About to grab a drink out. I can see a fish. Cannot make out what it is. I'm going to cover him. He's just here. I don't think he is. Yep. Wow. That is what they call a mother-in-law or a Mishka. Have a go at this guy. Not a fish you're gonna eat, that's for sure, but I just spotted him in there and just flicked in front of him and he's... Get up, that's it. I literally just put the bag down because I thought I'll just have a drink here and have a go at that guy. Wow. Not a desired species to eat, that's for sure. But yeah, he's taken that. What are your thoughts, Mishka? Got anything to say about that? Nothing. That'd be right. But yeah, these guys are a sought after. Oh, ease up, Turbo. You're going back, bro. He's a sought after fly fishing species. The old mother-in-law blue bastard. There are a heap of them around Groote. So if you just stop for a second, Bungie. You're gonna go back, bro. I'm just literally gonna grab ya and flick you off, matey. There he goes. Blue bastard. Campfire's underway and thrusty, cook up, Rats Cove, bit of a sunset and happy days. That ends pretty well the day we've had here at Rats Cove.